Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. Yes, if you hear a in the background, it is our new friend, the fan. He will be with us through the summer months because it gets really hot in this room, and I usually have to turn down, I usually have an air conditioner in the window, but that's even louder, so I usually have to turn it off and put a fan on. So we're going to become very intimate friends while I'm doing these readings, because I don't want to drone you out with the AC, but I need to stay a little bit cooler because this room is in an old house and it gets really truly warm up here. And I don't open the windows because, as you've mentioned before, you can hear vehicles because there's a road beside here. So just a quick explanation to the people who come here to see me so that you know. Now, on a happy note, look at this. This is the Field Tarot. Look how simple these beautiful cards are. I'm going to put the green on it of the heart. I was shuffling these last night, having a discussion, because I'd like to know what kind of energy is going to be coming through. And the energy did not identify themselves. However, I am assuming it is a spirit guide or an energy source of some sort who's going to be using these cards, and their whole thing, their whole big energy field that they're going to be imparting would be transitions, profound transitions is what I was told. And it presented itself with the Death card, which is very beautiful in this deck. It's actually a laughing skull with flowers. It's interesting, but it is deep diving into our transitions, the things that that will change our life and make it completely different. So yeah, great deck to begin with. And after we were speaking, I always shuffle a long time with them. The Death card came up 3 times in this deck. So it's definitely a transition deck. I'm going to use it today. We're going to have a new discussion with this spirit, along with my usual spirits who are always around me as foot guards, bodyguards, foot guards. They wouldn't like foot guards, but bodyguards who protect the energy of anything that comes in. Alright, so the cards yesterday that I picked was Aqua, Listening, and a Deep Breath. I find that these are all so, like, I find myself wanting to take a deep breath today, like, what a great idea. I feel all knotted in my stomach, and taking a deep breath and let it sit there, when I'm bringing it out, it just releases a lot. I think that people have really underplayed what breathing, a full deep breath, really can do for you at any given moment. It does release the stress when you're in a situation where you feel like you're trapped or in a ball. Just putting all that force in that breath all the way down past your lungs into your root chakra and then breathing it out, it just somehow feels liberating. And really let it out. So this is being quiet, listening to yourself, but taking a deep breath as well. This is all tools from Spirit, and I found that they really resonated with me. Alright, so coffee time, Pisces. There you go. So, before I continue, I usually talk about one of the ways that you can support me more than what you already are, which is usually kicking that notification bell to all, subscribing, pressing the like button, leaving a comment. Always helps, always helps. And I appreciate you watching, putting up with the ads. That's how I put food on my table for my family, and I appreciate you wholeheartedly for that. There are different ways if you can do or want to do more, I should say. And one of the ways is I have some mugs for Pisces that are on Etsy. So if that interests you, please don't hesitate. It's in the description box. Alright? So, I can't lie, I've been itching now, ever since last night having that discussion. I've been itching to really get to know this deck, so I'm not even fully worked the cards. We're just going to start discussing with this spirit to see what they have to add to the Pisces Collective, what they would like to share. By the way, it's called the Field Tarot. I feel, it's funny, it has a double meaning. The field as in the beautiful field outside. In other words, it's so simple, such as this. You have the Three of Wands, vision. All right, so we will be discussing that. And also the fact that it is also like the field. It is an expert in the field that is in. See, there's double meanings here. So I feel with the vision card, it's actually saying that key to any transformation that you're doing in your life, Pisces, is to have vision, to plan, to launch, to put, and look at that, you guys. It is a triangle, 3, 6, 9. Lovely, lovely. It's, yeah, it's a gorgeous, it's a very simple deck, you guys, but it's so gorgeous. It's simplicity at its best. Really, it is. So if you have vision, if you're able to discern the many meanings, you can put more meaning into your life. And you can also give yourself more choices. Different things that you can do. Oh, okay. Another 3, but this time is the 3 of Swords. With the Sorrow card, it's written sorrow. Right. Open, close. Got it. Okay. So, you can either be open with what you're thinking, or you can be closed. And that's the difference between manifesting something or not. This is the Princess of Disc, which is the Page of, of Pentacles. It makes all the difference in the world between launching something, taking your vision, or closing things off. Right. Give and take, generosity, 6 of Pentacles. Oh, so this spirit knows that we already like the balance. It also develops balance. Balance in knowing what we can do, what we can't do. Which is to tell me there's nothing you can't do. It's just a perspective or a way of thinking. You can tweak anything and make it into something that you can use. They're showing me like something that you've said no to recently. Talking about saying no to the whole package of something, but then going back and taking part of the package and saying yes and letting go of the rest. Even that is an equal give and take, and it reverses a no into a yes. Okay? It brings in manifestation by being open. Lovely. Two of Wands, 2 and 3 of Wands, and this is, again, we're capitalizing on the fire, on the passion, the motion forward of things, right? So, let's say this is the optimum way of thinking with the 3 of Wands, and this is the less optimum way with the 3 of Swords. This is a yes, and this is a no. And this is a, hey, look, we're going to take 2 of these and turn them into a yes. See what I mean? This is, they're giving the example, just so that you can understand. They're smart. They're smart spirit. They understand. They understand. So turn everything into an opportunity, right, of more. The Nine of this, culmination, right, beautiful. So it turns that into an opportunity that ends up multiplying over and over and over. Absolutely. This is gorgeous. Right. Turn every opportunity an opportunity for a brand new beginning. Something that you can take and do and be confident in doing. Coffee. We have the Devil card, so we're going to get clarification for that. Always represents restrictions. And the Nine of Wands, resilience. Okay. The Devil is restrictions, creating these restrictions of the yes and the no, and turning into an opportunity is going past restrictions and being resilient in what you're doing. It's not giving up when you feel like it. You know, when the no feels very no, you think, I don't, never, what am I going to do now? And you get this feeling of, I'm fighting a losing battle with all of this energy, but you're not. And Spirit is saying, please, just keep going. Just keep going. Find a different way. Transition. Flower in a different spot. Do what you need to. Turn a yes, turn a no into a yes, or into different possibilities. And you'll achieve what you need to. I have to tell you guys, this is a very different energy. Still very much light, but so stable. So, calm. Yeah. Five of Wands. Yeah, competition. What seems like a conflict. But you have to remember, 5 is a low number in the totem pole. Yes, it's between, 0 and 10. But it's still at the point where you're working things out with the 5 of Wands. You're still looking for a solution, right? And as always, trust your intuition in all things. Trust your intuition. Your intuition will nudge you if there's something else to look at. They'll nudge you towards the answer that you're looking for. Always. They always, always will. Yeah, exploration is under the deck. You have the Princess of Wands. So this is telling you right away, explore. Explore to see if there's more that you need to see. If there's more that you're not looking at. So he's really, and it's a he. It's. I know that Spirit don't have, but it is definitely, I get a male, more of a male spirit. Like I said, this is somebody new. It may be not new for me. It may be one of my ancestors. But it's somebody who is, who has old grandpa soul. No, not grandpa, he's saying. Princess of Cups, dreams. Okay, so this is when your nature to flower really comes into play. You have the Ace of Wands as well. And that you can put the energy in these things. Like I said, we have a full moon in Sagittarius, so there's fire here. There's fire that we can utilize. Right. Breaking down the old ways of thinking. Always, always. So that we can promote wealth of any kind in our life. Wealth, health, happiness, prosperity. This is all coming through. Coming through and coming true. Both. Funny. Funny. Okay, so, alright. Let's see what I can pull here. Something else. I want to use a different oracle deck. Let's use the Numerology today. I haven't used that one today, in a while. Yeah, this energy is very no nonsense, matter of fact. I kind of like. I'm vibing really good with this energy. It feels a lot like the old me, the me that was in the work world, the one that, 2 + 2 made 4, and I'm enjoying it because there's a lot of common sense and a lot of good knowledge coming through. I feel like I'm dealing with a nice encyclopedia, to tell you the truth. It's not a grandfather vibe. It's more like somebody who's very knowledgeable. So, tell me, do you have a spirit guide that feels this way? He's brand new to me, and like I said, it feels like a he. Just, that's my perception. It has nothing to do with them. Just like they have no denomination, they don't have a sex. But they do come to us in ways that is easier for us to grasp. Nature. Love. Creativity. So we have 3, 6, and 11. Close. And self-love. Okay. Okay, let's talk about these Pisces. Let's see. I love looking at these. Look at the beautiful colors, first of all. You're dealing with the heart chakra. You're dealing with the throat chakra. You're dealing with the solar and the root chakra. Beautiful, beautiful. You have 61, self-love. Number 7, the number of assessing. This is what we constantly do. We have had 7 or the 7 of Pentacles or 7s a lot in the last couple of weeks, of course, because we're always looking through everything, going back to the beginning and assessing where we can go with everything. And this really what this reading is. What you once said no to, they're making you realize that you can actually go back and say yes to, but in a different way. Take it apart, take what you need and leave the rest. What's acceptable, what can be of help, you can use. What does not, you can leave behind. You don't have to say no to a package deal. You can just say no to certain aspects of it. In many ways, we can do this, but we're so used to living a world of one extreme to the other that, again, you have to try and find that balance in between. And they're saying that is the creative way of doing things. Creativity is seeing a possibility where there was none, okay? And building on that and creating something new with that. Of course, love has a lot to do with it. You're going to have to release a lot of the negative energies to make everything happen for you, to make everything kind of gel together, kind of manifest. Of course, manifestation. And you have to have that high vibe energy going through you. Along with it is that I can hear he's saying love lifts you up, but you have to remember your feet. Where is the nature card comes in. Which is funny because it's also 1111, which is saying to me that it's not 11, but when I see 11, I think 1111 and master numbers and signs of such. And saying to me 1111 is usually something that is, like, for me, is uplifting. It's not nothing having to do with pentacles or grounding, and nature for me is that. But he is saying they're both. So again, he's showing me that one thing is not solely one thing. We like to compartmentalize things. Grounding is grounding and spirit is spirit. And none the two shall meet, however they do meet. For a lot of you, you'll understand, because I've had this difficulty as well. When I have both my feet on the ground, grounding to the planet, I feel my humanity wholeheartedly. But it doesn't mean that it's not connected to the other realm, to spirit, to my spirituality. It so is. So is everything out there in nature. So reconnect to nature, but in a spiritual way. And for some of you, I'm being told that this is going to be a eureka moment for you, to know that nature is also spirituality. It will be connecting the dots to something that you've been looking for an answer to. Maybe in something business, maybe in something spiritual, but there's something that's been eluding you. And I'm getting from the spirit that this is going to be the aha, oh, I get it moment. So please let me know if any of you in the comments, if this is any of you, well, just my human curiosity really wants to know. I know this will eventually fall on somebody who needs this message. But I am with this person. It is a haha moment for me. Nature usually is a part. If I look at these cards, I feel that this is the self-love is very human, the nature is very human, but the creativity and love are something higher up, such as the chakras, grounding and root, and then the solar plexus and the throat are going up. They're the middle part, and then you have the spirituality part. But I'm being told by spirit that you're compartmentalizing, and this is how this happens here. You go from completely yes to a complete no, never looking in the in-between to see if there's something you can use in the no. So it's all perception. It's all balance. So this has been, I feel like this has been the lesson today, Pisces. That's how it's coming through. I'm going to do the extended later on, and we're going to see what else the guides have to say about this. I'm really curious to find out, well, to know the name I will be assigning the spirit, because they don't have names. This is something we do as well, right? Yeah, so yeah, I'll meditate and I will let you know what the name of this particular guide is. I'm tempted to call him encyclopedia, because that's what I feel like. I feel like I've just had the knowledge dropped on me. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. And thank you for being here in this, epic moment of somebody new coming through. It's been interesting. It's been very interesting. Take care of yourself, Pisces, and I will see you later for the extended. As always, I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings, and take good care of yourself. See you later.